Okay, everybody, if you're not sure what to do right now, maybe just fiddle with some knobs, try to look busy.
Hey everybody, this is Game Freak 10124, and welcome back to more Let's Play You Don't Know Jack. This is still going to be the same episode number, so it's continuing off the previous video, but it's still the same episode number.
Hey, this is Cookie, and these birds are doing a poor job of dressing me. Oh, come on, you call that a winter knot? Playing by yourself? Well, at least you won't come in second. And today's wrong answer of the game is being brought to you by...
Accordion to Jim Accordion Store, your one-stop shop for all your accordion needs. Well, needs is probably a strong word. Desires, yes, accordion desires. No, that's probably too strong too. Look, if you have or want an accordion, just come here.
Find the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to get yourself some sweet prizes and bonus cash. And we're off.
Get ready to talk question. One.
To get started, let's get this potato salad started. Let's say cannibals catch the singer Pink and throw her on the grill. Based on the minimum steak temperature set by the USDA, when might the cannibals stop calling her Pink and instead refer to her as well done? When she reaches 130 degrees Fahrenheit, when she reaches 150 degrees Fahrenheit, when she reaches 170 degrees Fahrenheit, or when she reaches 190 degrees Fahrenheit. Time's almost up. According to the USDA, a steak is well done when it hits 170 degrees Fahrenheit. And before serving, you'll want to trim off the gristle and the tattoos. Pucker up for you are who some computer nerd tells you you are.
This or that? Nope.
So, I don't know what it is, but I just can't stop taking these Zimbio quizzes. So far, I've learned that I'm Jar Jar Binks from Star Wars, Cousin Oliver from the Brady Bunch, and Sofia Coppola in The Godfather Part 3. It's actually been a depressing couple of days. But, tell me this. Which of these Zimbio quizzes might tell me I'm Zambia? Which Northern African country are you? Which Southern African country are you? Which Southeast Asian country are you? Or which Middle Eastern country are you?
I want to see it. Africa?
Watch your clock! Zambia is located in Southern Africa. To be honest, I kind of wanted Zambia, so I may not have answered the quiz questions entirely truthfully. My major export isn't really refined copper, but who's gonna know?
Dance with me, Disco 3.
This one's called Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
Subject of a 1988 Australian comedy film that was a hit in Australia but a dud in the United States. Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus?
I'd like to think it's kangaroo, but that seems like the obvious choice, and then it would be a trick answer because kangaroos are Australian.
Time's running out.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Uranus.
Here's where the money is. Young Einstein was a 1988 Australian comedy about, you guessed it, a young Albert Einstein who discovers the secret of splitting the beer atom. Americans didn't buy it because it was too absurd. I mean, come on, we all know he split the beer atom when he was in his 60s. That's not young. Next up, some mean jeans. Suppose the logo on the back pocket of your Versace jeans had the same abilities as the magical creature it represents. What would be the penalty for people checking out your butt? Your butt would sing beautifully, then eat them. Your butt would tell a riddle, then burn them alive. Your butt would unleash a powerful whirlwind, or your butt would immediately turn them to stone.
No idea.
Watch your time! Let this be a lesson to you. Next time, try this. Yep, the Versace logo is modeled after the head of Medusa, so careful where you stare. But I guess it wouldn't be the first time staring at a butt made someone turn hard. Hey-yo!
Sexual innuendos! Yesterday, obviously.
And on its way, Parliament for the course. And this or that is to the death. I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one, you tell me if it's the name of a British Prime Minister or the name of a character from the Hunger Games. If it's a Prime Minister, press the Y button. If it's the Hunger Games, press the A button. Okay, we're off. Archibald Primrose, Benjamin Disraeli, Primrose Everdeen, Augustus Fitzroy, Plutarch Heavensby, Clement Attlee, Coriolanus Snow. You did so-so. You're the Peter Malark of trivia.
I just guessed on those.
I went on vacation to Britain once. Have you tasted the food they have there? The whole trip was like a Hunger Game. That about does it for round 1. And lucky for you, there's room for improvement. Remember, I'm doubling the value of each question in round 2. And remember, big cash prizes can be yours if you find the wrong answer to the game. Let's see what's in store.
Okay, so I still haven't come across it yet. Good.
Here we have, your invisible horse is stylin'. If Gangnam Style singer Psy also wanted to be known for his gingham style, what would you most likely see him wearing? A paisley bow tie, a polka dot dinner jacket, a checkered dress shirt, or a pair of zigzag dress pants? Watch the time! Watch how easy this is.
Wrong answer to the game, got it.
Cotton fabric that commonly has a checkered pattern. And if you haven't heard of Gingham Style, it was a one-stitch wonder.
Oh, now I get why it is. I was thinking it was like freaking Irish or German or something kind of music, but no. It's because accordion is polka music. That's why a polka dot... Polka music. That's why a polka dot is the wrong answer of the game.
I'd hate to polka fun at this answer. And I won't, because this is the wrong answer of the game, which means you've just won a heavy metal accordion from the Accordion to Jim accordion store. Rock out with your lederhosen out. This wrong answer of the game comes with a bundle of cash worth $8,000. Congratulations.
Heavy metal accordion. I don't know if they make those in real life. Like, I legitimately do not know.
It's time for Forever 21 Proof. I was shopping for clothes at the mall. I never buy clothes on the internet, only authentic clothes at the mall. And I walked by this clothing store, Forever 21. Why does everyone want to look younger than they are? Where should you shop if you want to look like you recently joined the AARP? Forever 41, Forever 51, Forever 61, or Forever 71?
I think it's 61 if I'm not mistaken. I do believe it's 61 and older.
Time's a-wasting. Hey, way to be wrong. This would have worked. AARP is an organization for
51.
Americans over 50. Forever 51 is a great place to buy high-waisted pants, Crocs, golf shirts, mom jeans, non-prescription reading glasses, suspenders, and maybe a gun. Here's one for you. This place is a real hip joint.
Oh man.
Which of these hipster bones
Darn.
is so hip it hangs out at the hip joint? A humorist wearing a headband, a femur buying mustache wax, a fibula drinking a PBR, or a clavicle shopping for vintage vinyl?
I think it's humorous or fibula. I don't know, so I'm gonna let it tick down.
You're just embarrassing yourself by trying so hard. Here's what you meant to pick. The femur is the pretentious mustache over grooming thigh bone that meets with the pelvis to make a hip joint. Personally, I prefer to hang out at the proximal phalange bone. You've probably never heard of it. I call this one Quench Your Thirst for Solitude. Instead of drenching football coaches in a Gatorade bath when they win the Super Bowl, I think they should let the coaches take a nice real bath in Gatorade. They've earned it. If Super Bowl winning coach Pete Carroll took a relaxing bath in the original Gatorade flavor, what might he be doing? Reading a romance novel in a tub of lemon lime? Listening to a Seal album in a tub of orange? Painting his nails in a tub of fruit punch? Or playing a flute in a tub of melon?
It's either fruit punch or lemon lime, I think.
Hello?
Actually, it might be orange because of the logo.
Unnecessary dumbness. Oh, you're gonna kick yourself. Lemon lime was the original flavor of Gatorade. And a Gatorade bath is really the best way to make sure that Gatorade is in you.
Is that legit or was that a joke?
How about debate watchers?
Hope I get it right.
And you'll get a fat tip for a right answer. Arrange these U.S. presidents from skinniest to fattest, based on their weight while in office. Bill Clinton, William Howard Taft, Harry Truman. Truman, Taft, Clinton, Clinton, Truman, Taft, Taft, Clinton, Truman, or Truman, Clinton, Taft.
I don't know about Truman, I'm gonna guess why, and I only know about Taft because of freaking Gamer of Pokemon Fire Red of all things.
Not much time left.
I'm gonna let it tick down before I hit that Y button. Of course it's the other one, it's freaking Truman Clinton Taft.
Truman weighed 185 pounds in office, Clinton weighed 216 pounds, and Big Boy Taft weighed 330 pounds. Taft had to have his trousers let out a few times to accommodate his weight gains, or as his tailor would discreetly put it, it's, time to gerrymander your knickers, sir. Brace yourself for the attack. Oh, you know all about the attack. Lovely. Here's your clue. Let's get fingered. Hopefully you can finger the right suspects. Good luck.
Flipping the bird, middle finger. That one's incredibly easy. Trigger finger. No. I'm not falling for that one for 2 seconds. Trigger finger's probably a trick answer. Candy bar. Candy bar. Butterfinger. Game of Thrones character. I don't think I know that one. Pull my finger. That would be index finger. That's probably Goldfinger, but I don't know, so I'm not gonna go for it. No. Yeah, that had to have been Goldfinger, but again, I don't know Game of Thrones. Mustachioed Hall of Fame pitcher. It's probably that one, but again. Yeah, no. Come on, please give me some ones I know so I can get over 10,000. Type of biscuit. Oh crap, I'm an idiot. Stupid trick answers. James Bond villain. Rolling Stones album. Stupid crap. I'm definitely redoing this episode off screen. That's probably the last one. Yep. What, 6,000 something?
That's all she wrote! In honor of this Jack attack, I bought myself a Chinese finger trap. Now, what do wild fingers eat that I can use for bait?
You don't know Jack!
Hi, this is Cookie, and before we get started, I want everybody to check under their seats. Feel that? That's the underside of a seat. Pretty cool, huh? Just you and me? That's how I like it. And your wrong answer of the game is being sponsored by...
Spray-on Sunburn. The only way to look damaged.
Pick the wrong answer associated
The only
with
way
a
to look
sponsor to win a
damaged.
fabulous prize and big cash. Okay, let's see what happens.
Spray on Sunburn.
Let's start with... Mr. Universe sure is sparkly.
Mr. Clean.
Say the muscular Mr. Clean decides to start training for a professional weightlifting competition. While practicing for the clean and jerk portion of the competition, what might you see him do? Lift a barbell to his collarbone, then above his bald head. Lift a barbell to his waist, then above his bald head. Lift a barbell above his bald head in one continuous motion. Or lift a barbell to the back of his neck, then above his bald head. The clean and jerk properly executed requires that the weightlifter first lift the barbell up to rest on his collarbone and deltoids, and then straight up over his head. Mr. Clean does it all alone, too. He refuses to have somebody spot him because the man just really hates spots. Take a good look at... I got me gun aimed at your heart chakra, and it's a bloody disodat! I am going to read off 7 names, and for each, I want you to tell me if it's the name of a yoga pose or the title of a Jason Statham movie. If a yoga pose, press the Y button. If it's Jason Statham, press the A button. We good? Here we go. Warrior! Plank! Crank! Safe! Warrior 2! Cobra! Snatch! Damn! Namaste! They offer free yoga classes here at the office every Thursday. Unfortunately, Thursdays are the days I pick up my weekly 4 cases of Slim Jims at Costco, so I can't make it.
Thank you so very much, Satoru Iwata, rest in peace, Masahiro Sakurai, Nintendo, the Super Smash Bros. Series, and the makers of the Wii Fit series, and Wii Fit Trainer for being in Super Smash Bros. 4 and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, because I knew all the freaking yoga poses because of Wii Fit being in the Smashy games, and because I knew the names of what were yoga poses. Anything I did not recognize as a yoga pose, I automatically went for as the other answer. And because of that, that's the only reason I was able to get every single one of those right. So thank you, Super Smash Brothers, Wii Fit Trainer, the makers of Wii Fit Trainer, or the makers of the Wii Fit series, Masahiro Sakurai, Satoru Iwata, and everyone else at Nintendo, etc., for the ass-kicking of this 7 out of 7 this or that. That's the only reason I knew all that.
Let's try. I don't know how much an upright vacuum costs. Which company's logo would make the best name tag on The Price is Right? Target's, Best Buy's, Walmart's, or Macy's?
I think Best Buy's.
Watch the clock. The Best Buy logo is a giant yellow price tag. Much like the yellow price tag-shaped name tags contestants wear on The Price is Right. But then you'd have to convince Drew Carey your name is Best Buy. Maybe it's a family name, and then if you won, they'd make the check out to Best Buy. Yeah, it's not worth it. Here's a good one. Hidden Wood.
Woody from Toy Story?
You know what? Screw it. Let's do a Billy O'Brien question.
One's made of skin, one's made of wood, so who's the dummy?
Not me.
Hello, Billy.
I'm not Dilly. I'm Dilly's sister, Detty.
Wait, what?
You heard me. Is this thing on? Okay. Which of these famous tuttets is not a female tuttet like me? Miss Tiggy, Sherry Lewis's Landshot, Toto Gigio, or Noki Fraggle?
I don't know who Noki Fraggle is actually supposed to be.
Hello?
The actual name said out loud.
Billy.
Detty.
Betty, what are you doing? And why are you wearing that wig?
Just read the answer, Dunny.
Miss Piggy, Lamb Chop, and Moki are all females, I guess. But Topo Gigio, the famous puppet mouse from the Ed Sullivan Show, is a boy. Not to be disrespectful, but I guess I don't think of puppets as really having any gender at all.
Well, you buy me a few drinks sometime, Mr. Masterson. I could certainly prove you wrong.
Let's talk about this off mic. Up next, cross-dressing at cross purposes. Well, that was, weird. It gets me thinking. If RuPaul got really into physics, how would she change the name of her reality show, Drag Race? RuPaul's Vector Potential Race? RuPaul's Retarding Force Race? RuPaul's Kinetic Energy Race? Or RuPaul's Relativistic Mass Race? Watch your clock! To quote RuPaul, sashay away. Here's what a right answer looks like. Drag is the lessening or retarding force on an object from wind or fluid resistance. And when you're cross-dressing, you have to be very careful about where your fluid resistance is coming from. Round 1 is in the books, and you haven't even broken a sweat. Remember, in round 2, every question is worth double. And keep in mind, the wrong answer of the game is still out there waiting for you.
I've kept that in mind.
Let's do this. Take a stab at McConaughey there. If Matthew McConaughey went to visit his ancestral home of Scotland, what side of the road would he drive on? Alright, alright, alright. Alright, alright, but a little left. All left, all left, all left. Or all one way, all one way, all one way.
I'm gonna guess it's Y, because I don't know. Actually, no, it'd be right or left. There's no way.
All wrong, all wrong, all wrong. The correct answer is, in Scotland, like in the rest of the UK, cars always drive on the left side of the street. If you drive down the right side in Scotland, you'll get killed.
The joke, the whole pun itself was hilarious, and then that made it even better.
I introduce gagging on the couch. There are so many characters in the Simpsons universe, I still don't know how many total because there are more of them than there are fingers at this office. I may have to figure out a different way to count. Maybe this Geiger counter over here. If I use a Geiger counter, which character from The Simpsons will it definitely count? Duff Man, Crazy Cat Lady, Radioactive Man, or Mr. Burns?
Wrong answer of the game, Mr. Burns.
One right answer coming up. The Geiger counter is an instrument used to pick up radioactivity levels, so it would definitely pick up Radioactive Man. Radiation can last thousands of years, or a couple of seasons less than The Simpsons. It looks like you got burned.
Gotta love that so far they've had 2 wrong answers of the game be in a Family Guy related question and a Simpsons related question. Because they had Mr. Burns be for this, and they had Brian be for a dog-related wrong answer of the game.
And now you can get burned for weeks to come with a can of Spray-On Sunburn. You just won from Spray-On Sunburn. Spray-On Sunburn, the safe, easy way to look sunburned fast. This wrong answer of the game has earned you a sweet 8,000 clams. Well done.
Now let's check real quick and see what else that says. Okay, hide. Not that hiding really does anything because of the widescreen format with the black bars, but wood, metal, I can't tell what that other thing says. Quick drying, no salt required. Number 1742, dark pink. Color body pink. And the rest of the stuff you can't really tell. Interior, exterior. I can't tell what that S word is that's after wood and metal. Oh, skin. Okay. Anyway.
Coming up next, a Chew Good Men. Oh shoot, my panini press is broken. I guess I'll have to eat something else.
Fortune cookie. As soon as you said that, it's fortune cookie.
Oh damn, I love that panini press. Okay, my fortune reads, don't have a cow. Oh, alright, I'm calm. And to prove it, which of these actions would be an example of me not having a cow? Me having a female elephant, me having a female hippopotamus, me having a female dolphin, or me having a female bear?
I think it's the bear. And I want to say it's probably the one that's in a different, like, class of animals, like animals, stuff like that, so...
A female bear is a sow. The other females listed here are known as cows. This was a hypothetical question, by the way. I've never given birth to any kind of animal, but I know of. Am I right?
I figured it meant literal, not, like... Had to meant literal, not the figure of speech having a cow.
Why not try? Pitbull isn't dangerous, he's just misunderstood. What if the singers of Timber had no timbre? Kesha and Pitbull's voices would be barely audible. Kesha and Pitbull's voices would be way too loud. Kesha and Pitbull's voices would be indistinguishable. Or Kesha and Pitbull's voices would be completely off-key.
I think it's off-key or indistinguishable. I don't know what timbre freaking is.
The timbre of your voice or an instrument is what makes it distinguishable from someone else's voice or another instrument. So timbre with no timbre would mean that Kesha and Pitbull sound exactly alike. But with technology today, who knows what singers actually sound like anyway? I mean, take my voice for example. If we don't adjust it...
Then I sound way different. I mean, can you hear how nasally I am?
Kinda surprised they didn't go the way of auto-tune. You can make anyone sound good. You can make anyone that sounds like they sing like absolute crap sound good with auto-tune. Cough, cough, Justin Bieber. Cough, cough.
Say hello to Occupy Moose Street. I find a 1%
Yay, my favorite. Moo.
milk to be the most unfair dairy product of all. Why should all the milk fat be contained in that tiny 1% of itself? How about some fat for the rest of us? But I'm sure it's got a good excuse. What might my carton of 1% milk say about how 1% of itself came to control all the milk fat? It took years of hard work and chemical extraction of fat. I got up off my butt and boiled away the excess fat. I used my brain power and spun out the surplus fat. Or I schemed and plotted, then froze off the fat I didn't want. Watch your time!
I don't know what the heck this question is asking at all.
It was begging to be picked. Whole milk, which contains about 3% milk fat, is centrifuged or spun at a high rate of speed until the heavier fat is separated from the rest of the milk. They can then add however much fat they require. And sometimes when cows give a lot of milk, it's too big to pale.
I like they keep playing that honk. I love that they keep playing that honk after those horrible puns.
Welcome to the attack. When you see... Oh, do you need to be somewhere? My mistake. Here's your clue. I'm a sexy French maid, and this is a stick-up. The robbers in these movies were disguised as what? Look.
The Dark Knight. That's gotta be a Batman movie. Best Buy employees. Point Break. I'm probably not gonna know any of these. The town sounds like High Boys, but I don't know. It sucks that there's so many of these You Don't Know Jacks that I know nothing of these, or very little of them. But this seems like one I'm not going to know any of the answers or the movies at all. $100 bills, yeah, right. That one sounds like it would be scuba divers, but that could be a freaking trick answer for someone who doesn't know an answer like me, Inside Man. Now that sounds like it would be news reporters.
There it is! Which reminds me, I think I forgot to lock the door.
Okay, this is a stick-up. Give me all your money.
Oh, I see you're wearing a rubber mask. But if you think about it, aren't we all wearing masks in society? Be it the mask we put on for work, or the mask we put on for relationships?
Never mind.
Well, Cookie, you scared away another robber. Stupid, stupid, stupid! You always do this! What's wrong with you?
You don't know Jack!
I didn't on that one. Like, if The Dark Knight is a Batman movie, I think that's the only movie name I even recognized. I don't even know.
Hi, this is Cookie, and I'm having the weirdest case of deja vu right now. Yep, I've definitely heard that boner sound effect somewhere before. Couldn't find a partner? Gee, it's kind of like a metaphor. Do you know what that means? And today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by...
Sculpt by Numbers. Anybody can sculpt with our patented Sculpt by Numbers system. Unfortunately, not many people want to. Please help us.
If you happen to find our sponsor's wrong answer of the game, you'll be rewarded with big prizes and cash. Okay, it's time.
Thankfully, I've been doing really good with the freaking wrong answers of the game. I haven't missed one yet. Going on the fourth episode.
I make my lovers wear masks. Which superhero routinely says "I love you" in American Sign Language as he travels across rooftops? Batman, Wolverine, Daredevil, or Spider-Man?
Number.
Spider-Man presses his middle and ring finger to the center of his palm with the others extended to activate his web shooters. This is also the sign for "I love you." Just like a guy, tell you they love you right before they shoot their web all over you. Am I right, ladies? Open wide for Raging Red Bull, and it's a this or dat. I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one, tell me if it's a Martin Scorsese movie, an International Bartenders Association officially recognized cocktail, or both. If it's a film by Martin Scorsese, press the Y button. If it's one of the 80 or so official cocktails, press the A button. And if you think it's both, press B. Okay, let's move. Manhattan. French Connection. Godfather. Aviation. Between the Sheets. Clover Club. Casino. That was like watching a movie by Chad Scorsese, Martin Scorsese's cousin from Wichita. Yeah, they were all cocktails except Casino, which is both a cocktail and a Martin Scorsese movie. It was kind of a trick question. Don't like it? Well, f*** you, you f***ing f***. Sorry, I've been watching Casino.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Try this on for size. Here we go round the Manberry bush. If Robin Thicke makes love to 2 sexy ladies round robin style, how many total rounds of lovemaking will there be? 1 round, 2 rounds, 3 rounds, or 4 rounds?
There's no way any of those are the wrong answer of the game. I'm gonna guess 3 rounds. I don't know what the hell round robin means.
If they make love round robin style, each person will need to make love to every other person in the group once. So Robin will have to make love with both women individually, and then the 2 women will also have to, you know, together, adding up to 3 total rounds of lovemaking. And the whole time, Pharrell Williams is just awkwardly hanging out in the background.
No, it wouldn't be awkward because he'd just be frickin' he'd be tending to himself while watching the others from afar. Let me put it that way.
And now, men don't ask for One Directions. So, you know how One Direction is all, hey, look at me, and I'm all... Ow, what the hell?
Sorry, boy, I was trying to change the radio.
Oh, man, yay!
That's not the radio, old man.
What's that thing? Who's that fella? Where's that scroody-up-doodle-doo? It's Foggy Facts with old man.
Scroody-up-doo, I forget. Why can't I get this thing to play music? I want to hear that song.
What song?
You know how it goes. Doo-be-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Skip-a-doo-doo-a-see-doo-boat. Wait a sec. No, that's not how it goes.
Why don't you describe it? We'll see if we can figure it out.
Well, all right. Let's see. It was this lady singing, and she's upset with her relationship.
Taylor
then
Swift.
she literally spells it out for him. And at the end, it's just "Sock it to me" a bunch of times.
Sounds like Britney
What
Spears.
was that song?
Okay, is it Proud Mary, I Got You Babe, Respect, or Vogue?
Sculpt numbers. I don't think any of that would be it. Yeah, Sock It To Me definitely sounds like a
Time's
Britney
almost
Spears
up.
song. That sounds familiar.
Interesting choice. Now pay attention. Was it Respect, old man?
Oh, that's it. Respect. Okie doke, I'm done listening to the radio box. And now I'll just unplug this little doohickey.
No, old man, don't unplug the microphone. Ridiculous! How does he keep getting in here? Next, Mind Over Manners. Which of these museum art pieces features a rude person who is not taking off his hat while
This has gotta
inside
be the right answer
museum?
of the game.
Wood's American Gothic, Botticelli's The Birth of Venus, Magritte's The Son of Man, or Michelangelo's David?
Sculpting numbers. Birth of Venus, American Gothic, Son of Man,
Not much time left.
Michelangelo.
I think you know it's coming. Ready for this? Magritte's Son of Man features a man whose face is obscured by a green apple as he rudely continues to wear a hat indoors. I haven't been this upset at a painting since I noticed Judas was chewing with his mouth open at the Last Supper. That's the end of round one, and your score is pretty much just fairly okay. Don't forget, in round two, all the cash is doubled. It's time.
Okay, what the frick's the wrong answer of the game? I'm gonna watch this first. Not really again. Was it the frickin' bottom one of that one? Let me see. So... Jolly Green Giant, Polka Dot, Mr. Burns. Michelangelo's... What the frick? Thought that was the one it had to have been, because it has to be episode 19. I mean, it makes sense, but I don't remember seeing that answer. Well, anyway. Well, I guess that gives me an excuse to end off the video since I missed the wrong answer of the game and I still have the episode 20 to do after this, so... I am going to exit anyway, guys, because of that, and I am going to redo the full extent of the next, redo the full episode of, the full extent of episode 19 in the next video, along with episode 20. So anyway, guys, that said, that's it for this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time for more Let's Play You Don't Know Jack 2015. Bye, everybody.